Good morning, class. I am your teacher, Miss Anne, for today. Alright, may I request everyone to please stand so we can have our prayer. May I request Miss Ian Bautista to lead the prayer. Amen. Good morning once again, class. How are you today? That's great that you're okay. Now let us check your attendance. Who's absent for the boys? No one's absent? That's great. How about for the girls? Very good that you have a perfect attendance for today's meeting. I prepared some an energizer, so what you are going to do is kung moingon kong shake your hands, i-shake ang imong hands. Then kung moingon kong shake your body, i-shake ang imong body. Then kung moingon kong jump, just like jump. So, let's start. Shake your hands. Shake your body. Shake your body. Shake your hands. Jump. So, enough for that. So, thank you for your cooperation, class. You may now take your seat. Let us recall what was our topic last meeting. Anyone from the class who can recall? Yes, Miss Romano, you're recognized. Very good. Our topic last meeting is all about growing fruit trees. So there are four kinds of fruit trees: the palm fruit trees, the stone fruit trees, the berry, and the citrus. This time I'm gonna show you a picture, and what you are going to do is guess it what picture that being shown. So this is the first picture. What can you say about that picture? Plan? Very good, you have an idea. It's planning. How about the second picture? Yes, very good. It's gardening. From the picture that I've shown you earlier, what was your observation, or what do you think will be our topic for today's lesson? Anyone from the class? Yes, Miss Dilatori, you're recognized. Very good, you have an idea. So our topic for today's meeting is all about define and plan the garden. In your own idea or opinion, what is gardening? Yes, Estelle Yori, you're recognized. Very good. Gardening is an activity that good for both mind and body and can be enjoyed people of all ages. Also, gardening is one of the most popular hobbies around the world. In fact, it has been called as therapy of choice. Why? Because people use it as relax and distress. So, gardening is the practice of growing and cultivating plants as part of healthy culture. Then, nasa benefits ang gardening. So, the main benefits is a healthy benefits in which kung magtanom ta, makakuha ta og delicious and fresh vegetables nga gikan sa atong pang tanom. Then, advantage sa siya kay mas healthy pa ang atong ma-harvest, atong makuha nga vegetables, unlike sa mupalit pa sa merkado or sa mall nga mga vegetables. Kay I think kanang mga ilang ipangbaligya kay murag na siya lay mga chemicals nga gibutang sa vegetables aron dali ra amudak ko para dali rasad mabaligya. The third one is gardening improves the fitness and health. Gardening improves endurance and strength and also reduce stress levels as what I have said and promote relaxation. It can also provide stimulation and interest in the outdoor. Just being in a garden and can create a sense of well-being. So, ang gardening sad kay makatabang sad nato, especially if naatay mga problems or challenges nga atong gidala or atong nasinati sa atong kinabuhi. Kay true gardening no, kung mag-spend time ta sa atong pag-garden, murag ang tanan natong mga problema at tanan natong mga challenges nga atong giatubang kay murag gali ma face out or mawala tungod kay na-enjoy na ka sa pag-garden, nag-enjoy na ka sa pagpananom, nag-enjoy na ka sa pamisbis sa mga tanong o sa pag-cultivate. Murag na feel nimo nga nawala na imong problema kay didto na nimo gi-focus ang imong dito na ka nag-focus ang attention sa imong pag-garden. Another is family gardening. By gardening as a family, adults can share their skills and knowledge with children, and also family members can learn together. This creates a fun and nurturing environment for everyone, as well as being a source of healthy and physical activity. So, family gardening in this kaninga time is diri na to makita ang banding sa usa ka pamilya. Like, ma-enjoy sila while magama o garden, mag-enjoy sila while planting the plants ng cultivating. So diri na to makita ang ilang unity as one family, that maka-share sila bilang mga ilang knowledge or skills about gardening, then mag-enjoy sila as one family sa pagama o garden. Next is community gardening. Working in a community garden can give you a sense of belonging. The benefits of community garden includes knowledge sharing, like makashare ka kung unsay imong knowledge about garden. Social activity, like makamit kag mga local people and develop friendship, like sa pag-share niyo knowledge nyawa pa kakailan na, so ma-develop inyong friendship because of the community gardening. Physical activity, like ang imong mga muscles kay mga strength and imong endurance, din maka-reduce sad kag stress, ma-reduce din ang imong stress. Participation and communication in a way that ma-boost ang imong self-confidence, like kung unsay program, kung unsay na sa imong community, pwede ka mag-participate kung unsa ang imong nakamahuan through communicating them, socializing them, and especially nutritional health, like like mag-garden mo sa community. So na jud mo mag-get ng mga nutritional, like makuha mo mga delicious and fresh vegetables sa inyong mga gipang tanom. Garden planning helps you make the most of the available space and sunlight in your garden. Each new season in the garden can seem overwhelming, right? Knowing what to plant, where to plant, and when to plant is a juggling act for even experienced gardening. So there are 5 steps in planning a garden. So the first one is draw out the layout of your garden. So dapat kinahanglan jud mag-layout ka sa imong garden. So pwede ka mo gamit sa pag-layout sa imong garden. You can use a graph paper rather ng Google Earth, online garden planning to make an aerial view of your garden and planting areas. So sa inyo po pag-layout, dapat na kay diagram sa imong garden. Para dito pwede nimo sa diagram garden, pwede nimo dito isuwat ang mga details, including the raised beds, the containers, or in-ground areas. Then of course, imong libilan the amount of the sunlight received and assign each planting area of your garden. So the second one is make a list of what you would like to plant. So dapat maglista ka kung unsay gusto nimo nga itanom sa imong garden. So makabuhat ka na using ang local planting guide para malista nimo dito ang imong gusto kung sa imong gusto itanom sa imong garden. So another is na po siya the following information for each crop you would like to add to your garden, kana including whether kana pwede ka mag-asim gardening og direct seeding or transplant. Like example sa direct seeding kay kuan beans kanang dito sa tanom, beans, squash, radish, carrots. Then sa transplant niya kailangan pa nimo i-iras kay kuan eggplant, the bell pepper, the tomatoes. So mo ni sa example sa transplant. Then of course the spacing requirements for each plant. So dapat jud kag magputang kag space sa imong mga tanom. And also the sunlight para motubo sa imong gitan. The third one is decide where to plant each crop. So take note that you have already have crops growing in your diagram. So using the information you gathered on your garden planning worksheet and your diagram on your garden po. So during a time is pwede na ka maka-decide kung asa nimo gusto itanom ang imong mga tagsa-tagsa nga tanom. So planting a variety of crops in each bed is an excellent way to increase the biodiversity in your garden. So, dapat pay attention to spacing requirements and do not overplant. So, as what I have said, nga dapat magkuan jud ka sa space requirements. Then also, dili ka kung magtanom manggali ka, dapat dili nimo isigot-sigot, dapat dili na mo daghanon, dapat na sila space in a way that they can adequate airflow, as we know that para makaginhawa sila, then ma-feel nila og maka-feel sila og comfortable nga makalanghap sila fresh air. Then mo important pud ni siya para healthy ang imong tanom. Kay one ikaw be like kuan naguna same raguna sa kanang ikaw maghiga ka or maglingkod sigot-sigot. So di ba di maka-feel mo ka uncomfortable, dili ka comfortable, like dili ka makalanghap sa kanang hangin, dili igangon ka, so di ka makalihlihok. So same response sa tanom, dapat na po kay space requirements in order nga maka-adequate sa airflow para ang imong tanom ma-healthy. Then mo grow sa siya, mutumbo siya dali kay makakaman siya, langhap man siya og ganang nice nga kanang fresh. So the fourth step is purchase seeds and transplant. So diri na ka mag-purchase kag seeds and transplant. And the last step is plant and enjoy your garden. So na naman kayo nagama nga nag-layout naman ka, so naglista naman ka kung gusto nga itanom, then naka-decide na ka kung asa nimo itanom ang imong mga gitanom, kung asa nimo itanom ang imong mga plant, then naka-purchase na sa kag seeds and transplant. So dili na ka sa the 5 step is dili na ka mag-start og tanom and enjoy your garden. Enjoy the process in making a garden. So sige atong balikon. So can you recall the 5 steps in planning a garden? So sa number 1, sa step 1, draw a layout of your garden. Step 2, make a list of what you have to plant. Step 3, decide where to plant to each crop. Then step 4, purchase seeds and transplants. And the last is plant and enjoy the garden. So that's the end of my discussion. I hope that namin nakatunan sa karon nga lesson. So, any clarification plus questions or violate reactions? None so far. So, that's good. So, now let's proceed to the application. So, ang atong application is make your own home garden or backyard garden. Design your own garden and add plant of the following vegetables. So, 5 spring onions, 5 bell pepper, 5 okra, 5 malunggay, and kamote tops. Then, mao ni siya ang rubric sa pagama sa inyong garden. So, the first is design and creativity, 40%, workmanship, 30%, and visual impact, 30%, total of 100%. So, nakuha ninyo class? Nakuha na ba ninyo class? Yes. Okay, very good. So, let's move on to the reflection. So, ang atong reflection is, what is the importance of making garden at home? So, alay ko na po. What is the importance of making a garden at home? Then, ang atong assessment kay kuan naiduha ra ni ka questions. So, answer the following questions 1 and 2. So, the first one is, in your own idea, what is gardening? And number 2 is, what are the 5 steps in planning the garden? So, answer it in a 1/2 crosswise. Then, you have 10 minutes to answer that. Okay, class? Nakuha ba ninyo? Yes, ma'am. Okay, that's good. So, are you done in answering, class? You have 2 minutes left to answer that assessment. Okay, pass your paper in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and after that, please take your seat. So, assignment. Research in flower garden design basic. So, mag-research mo ka ng flower garden design basic, then isulat na ninyo sa 1/2 crosswise of paper and pass it tomorrow morning. So, nakuha ra ba ninyo, class? Very good. So, maura man siguro na. So, let's end up the day. Stand to have a closing prayer. And also, may I request Miss Bautista to lead the closing prayer. Amen. So, goodbye and thank you, class. Okay, God bless everyone and have a nice day ahead. Goodbye, class.